Namaste, everybody. So, after Lourdes, my Catholic pilgrimage continued, where heaven then sent me to Montserrat, located just outside of Barcelona. In Montserrat, there is a holy site devoted to Mary, also called the Black Madonna. The reason they call her the Black Madonna at Montserrat is because of how Mother Mary appeared in darker skin. They created her image carved out of wood, and they created her as Mother Mary holding baby Jesus. This wooden statue of Mary and baby Jesus is encased in glass and held above the altar in the Basilica at Montserrat, which is a monastery. The night before I was to go to Montserrat, Mother Mary woke me up in the middle of the night and she said, "Montserrat, miracles." That's all she said. And then she put me back to sleep. The next morning, Ava and I were on the bus ride to get to Montserrat, which is located up this very long winding road up a massive mountain. As we're traveling up the hill, Jesus and Mary appeared to me. I'm going to read a little bit off of what's on my blog so that I don't miss the details here on video. They appeared to me and they said, "Montserrat, we are alive in Barcelona. They can receive healings and miracles at Mary's Montserrat. Tell them." Then they floated away and I'm back in my natural state. Shortly after, Mother Mary came to me again and she said, "I created Montserrat for my tan children." And then she showed me the different ethnicities that have tan skin versus Caucasian white skin. She said she wanted me to enlighten people that she serves all her children here on earth, despite whatever color, race, or ethnicity, and that the Black Madonna in Montserrat was to represent that and remind them that she is to serve everyone here on earth. An interesting, if not mysterious, if not miraculous story that goes with the Black Madonna is that the statue of the Black Madonna that was carved in wood of Mother Mary holding baby Jesus, that was found in a cave nearby where the basilica eventually came to be, became black over time. It is said that it didn't originate as a black statue, but over time the color changed from tan to black. They have let me know that that is true, that it originally was not black, it was tan, to represent the message she gave to me on the bus ride over, that the Black Madonna was intended for her to be able to show her love and her devotion to her tan children. The miracle with Black Madonna is that the wood miraculously, mysteriously and miraculously changed from tan to black, which is how you will see it. When I got to the actual monastery, as I made my way into the entryway courtyard before you enter the basilica, I had made it maybe a couple feet. All of a sudden, I was stopped in my tracks when I saw this huge rainbow globe of light radiating in front of the basilica doors. Mesmerized, I stood there watching it. I knew what it was. As this globe of light continued to expand, I watched how it became this massive funnel of vortex light that just continued to fill up the entire courtyard and then also up the entire basilica monastery building. As I'm watching this unfold, completely dumbstruck and amazed at how massively big he was growing his presence, then I saw a pure white light globe of light appear in the very middle of this funnel of vortex. And inside the white light, I saw one ray of gold, just one golden ray. When the golden ray appeared, I then heard one word, God. After a long pause, God then said, He created this holy site for His Queen, Mother Mary, to be able to give more formal, advanced blessings to His children in this area of earth. He then showed me how Mother Mary and God have intentionally set up different holy sites for her and him to be able to bless people throughout the world. And that this one has received not enough validation and acknowledgement. They then asked me to bring this information back here to the United States and help people understand that the Black Madonna in Montserrat is a true, valid, holy site where Mother Mary is present and able to give the same level of blessings and miracles that she does at other places that are more well known, such as Lourdes, Fatima, and Medjugorje. I stood there overwhelmed and impressed at the massive image that God showed me He holds over the Black Madonna Montserrat shrine. God then brought His white light and His rainbow lights up and around all of me, and I felt the vibration of a extremely loving and devoted Father hug me from inside and outside of my body, as well as also feeling His love flow into me, as well as also the vibration of courage and bravery flow into me so that I would deliver these messages for Him. After I entered the basilica, I actually viewed the holy statue. As I made my way past the holy statue, we then made our way to the pews in the church where we were to pray the rosary. Mother Mary had given me a message in Lourdes, actually, where she said, not enough people are praying. And then she explained to me, not enough people are praying, asking for her help. She told me that she wants to intervene and give people her blessings, even her miracles, but that they have to earn them. And they have to earn them through not only being devoted to her, but through the act and the sacrifice of making the time to say prayers. And the prayers are not heard just by her, but also by God and Jesus. And that God and Jesus are ultimately the ones who will give her and the human here on earth permission for Mary to intercede on their behalf. When I was sitting in the pew at Black Madonna, and I was beginning to say my normal prayers, I'm required to say a minimum of 5 minutes of prayers for all of the different sufferings in the world, poverty, illness, homelessness, also tragedies, the war, the list is long. As I was beginning to say my prayers for the suffering in the world, suddenly Mother Mary appeared and reminded me of that message she had given to me several days before, that not enough people are praying. And so I shifted my prayers and started asking with a deeper devotion for her to intercede on the ones who are truly in need of help, the ones who are suffering at the more advanced levels, whether it is starvation, illness, tragedy. As I was praying for several minutes, thinking nothing more than I'm going to complete this prayer in hopes that my prayers are able to be granted, and those that are suffering at the advanced level are allowed to receive her intercession and get some help and healing from their painful circumstances. A hand lifted my face up to the front of the altar, where suddenly I saw Mother Mary floating right above the altar. And just like in Lourdes, she was massive. She took up most of the entire space. Think again, like a bus. I'm watching her, mesmerized. First of all, to see Mother Mary again, my physical eyes in full color apparition form, and also in the level of details I was allowed to see her in. She again had on a pure white dress, a white veil, where there was gold this time throughout her garments. As I was watching her, looking out over everyone that was praying to her in the church, I then saw her extend both her hands, where I saw gold stars leave the palms of her hand and float over to everyone sitting in the pews praying to her. I've seen gold stars before, and I was fully aware of what they represent. They represent blessings. As I was watching everyone there receive their blessing, she said she was allowed to bless everyone that was showing her devotion and praying to her at that moment. I had an overwhelming feeling of joy fill me up. It wasn't just my happiness, it was also her happiness. They had earned the gift of being able to receive one of her blessings or miracles in whatever way that blessing is now going to show up in their lives. It was not long afterwards where all of a sudden, when Mother Mary pulled back, I then saw the massive male white foot, as in footprint, all of a sudden descend from the roof of the building to all of a sudden floating above the altar. Jesus appeared next to my side, and Jesus said, "I am present at Black Madonna Montserrat as well. Tell them." He uses the foot, which is a huge, pure white light, perfectly shaped male foot and ankle, to represent his footprint. He wanted me to explain to you again the link that there will always be at every single one of Mary's holy shrines, which is the link that exists between God, Jesus, and Mother Mary in order to receive her gifts, as well as also the link that exists between the three of them in God's Catholic Church and Jesus's Catholic Church. They wanted me to help you understand that Mary's presence in their Catholic Church is highly significant because she was created by God to bring Jesus into our world. She was entrusted to care for him while he was here on earth. The Catholic Church is one where you should be devoted not just to God and Jesus, but they have shown me the mother figure is Mother Mary, and that devotion to her and the Catholic faith must be strong in order to receive all of their blessings, but especially her blessings when you go to her holy sites. I sat there continuing to pray, "Jesus, God and Mother Mary, again, had filled me with extraordinary vibrations of their love and also their happiness, entrusting me to deliver these messages back here to you, to help you by enlightening you in what you can do to earn their help, as well as also giving eyewitness testimony and validation and proof that I have seen the presence at these holy sites, and know that you do have the opportunity to receive bigger blessings and more miracles when you take the time and the energy, which is a sacrifice, because they are places that are not easy to get to. They are far away for most of us. God explained to me the act of sacrifice and traveling to her holy shrines is also one of the steps that helps people earn their blessings. Another message that Mary gave to me at Black Madonna was that they created the Black Madonna Montserrat to be able to give blessings to her children of color in this end of the world, and encouraged me to encourage everyone who is near this area to worship her at her holy site there in Montserrat, so that they can have the benefit of receiving the help that she is willing and able to give. I hope that this new shrine, Black Madonna Montserrat, that is not commonly spoken of, helps open your eyes to yet another miraculous place on earth that God, Jesus, and Mother Mary have given to us as a means for us to be able to receive their blessings and their miracles. Namaste. Until next time.